Today, I'm going to be breaking down Your Body by Stonebwoy, where, as usual, I'm going to be talking you through the various elements that I'm picking up on as we go through it. Okay, you know the sketch, headphones on, let's get into some new music. Alright, like the feel and vibe already?
Run it up for the summer, making this like a drama. Call me up, take my number. Your future bright girl. In your dress, you looking so beautiful. And yeah, we blessed, we pull up the city full. We never.
Okay, right, we're going to stop it there already. I know it seems short, but we've got a short intro and we actually have fairly short verse. We're actually in the pre-chorus now. So let's cover off the intro, let's cover off the verse, then we'll take it back, we'll listen, we'll go into the pre-chorus and chorus. Okay, so let's kick off with the intro then, as we always do. So it's 4 bars long, and as I've already said, it's nice and short. But we like nice and short because it means that we get to the meat of the track as quickly as possible. We've got a moderate tempo here as well, so it sits at around 95 to 96 BPM. We get opened up, some really nice guitars driving that main melody. We've got the bass in the mix, but we also have the drums in the mix. But listen to the drums. What you'll notice is that they've got a filter applied to them, and what this essentially means is they're kind of dumbed down a little bit, or they've got this sense of being boxed in rather than wide and open on the track, as they should be. We get to about 29 seconds, we get this banging transition that comes into the mix, this that comes in, and that's actually helping to shift us over from the intro into the first verse. Talking about the first verse, and the first thing that we notice here is that filter that's been applied to the drums, that actually gets taken off, and now the drums sound as they should. We also get this cheeky little riff just as the drums hit on the first verse, this do-do-do-dun, and it's just a nice touch to add to the mix, so listen out for that. Vocally, nice and wide on the track, filling up all the space. Also, quite a bit of spacing between phrases, especially at the start of the first verse. And what you'll also notice is the tail off that we get at the end of the first verse. So for anybody that doesn't know what a tail off is, essentially what it is it's where the lead vocal finishes, but there's an effect applied whereby either the last word or the last phrase just repeats on. So let's go back, let's listen. Guitars. Listen to the drums, because you'll notice the difference when we tip over. Transition.
Run it up for the summer, making this like a drama.
Spacing between the phrases.
In your dress, you looking so beautiful. And yeah, we blessed, we pull up the city full. We never stress because you know the belly full. Yeah. Oh yeah. And every other day we go testify. Girl, this somebody be certified. London, no genius to verify. Give me love, na. I can't get used to your loving. Can never take you for granted. Your body, yeah. I can get used to your loving. Can never take you for granted. Steadily loving your
those vocals bang. Vocal bridge there. Right, I'm going to be honest, I don't really want to stop it because it's starting to heat up now. But let's go ahead, let's cover off the pre-chorus and the chorus, and then we can move on. Right, so let's cover off this pre-chorus. So it hits at around 40 seconds, but what you'll notice is that when we go into it, we're immediately getting cuts within the track, which in my opinion are absolute fire. But pay attention to what goes on after those cuts. What you'll notice is that we get some keys being brought into the mix. Also, pay attention to what happens at around 55 seconds. We get this sudden uplift in the keys. We hit that marker and all of a sudden the keys, they get louder and they stay that way until we tip over into the chorus. And then the final thing here is the vocals. I really like what's going on here. The energy, the flow, the way that Stonebwoy is projecting his voice, the ad-libs in the pre-chorus. Absolutely bangs. Moving on to the chorus, and to be honest with you, there really isn't much that changes instrumentally. Lots of common themes that we've already discussed, but what we do notice is the supporting vocal that's here in this chorus. This much more higher range than that, and trust me, it sounds way better than what I do, but it's there consistently throughout the entirety of that chorus. And again, just pay attention to what happens at around 110. We get the same thing that occurred in the pre-chorus, where we get this sudden uplift in the keys. So let's go back and let's listen.
Call me up, take my number. Your future bright girl.
Tail off.
Pre-chorus.
Cuts.
We pull up the city full.
Now the keys are in.
The belly full. Yeah. Oh yeah. And every other day we go testify. Girl, this somebody be certified. None in the genius to verify.
Boom. There's the uplifting keys.
I can get used to your loving. Can never take you for granted.
Listen to that supporting vocal. Vocal bridge there.
So beautiful. Yeah. And we bless, we pull up this.
Okay, right, we're going to stop it here for the last time. We're going to cover off the second verse, and then we're going to go ahead and see the rest of the track out. So there's really only a couple of things that you need to pay attention to within this second verse. First thing is, again, around the vocals. Higher energy, pacier flow, and a lot more time being spent in those higher ranges compared to the first verse. We also notice what happens around 145-ish. Boom. Keys come back into the mix, and if you remember me saying, the keys didn't actually come into the mix until the pre-chorus in the first segment of the track. Here we've actually got them in the verse. And then the final thing to pay attention to is just the cheeky little follow-up vocal that we get at around 145-ish. It's got an effect on it, so the vocal is morphed, but for me, I just think it's a really nice one-off touch to bring into the mix before we tip over into the final pre-chorus. So let's go back, let's listen, see the rest of the track out. Listen to those vocals. Right, keys coming in. There. And that there is that follow-up vocal that's morphed, right? Let's just go back one or two. Listen. Bangs.
looking so beautiful.
Pre-chorus.
And yeah, we blessed, we pull up the city food.
And that bangs as well what just happened. That little roll that we get in this pre-chorus, didn't get that in the first pre-chorus. Just listen.
In your dress, you looking so beautiful. And yeah, we blessed,
Boom.
we pull up the city food. We never stress because you know the belly full. Yeah. Oi. And every other day we go testify. Girl, this somebody
Ad-libs.
testify. None need no genius to verify. Give me love, na 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 na. I can get used to your loving. Can never take you for granted.
Chorus, supporting vocal in.
Your body. You, yeah. I can get used to your loving. Can never take you for granted. Steadily loving your body. Oh, I can get used to your loving. Can never take you for granted.
Right, just very quickly, this is a really nice way to see us out for aspiring artists and producers. Just kind of using the chorus vocals as a bit of an outro. I'm sure that we'll get a little bit of an instrumental outro, but just as a note, really good way to see us out, just using those chorus vocals, but they've got a slight effect on them as well, just to differentiate between the chorus and the outro section. Very quickly, we'll go back one.
Loving your body.
Right, here we go, listen.
I can get used to your loving. Can never take you for granted. Steadily loving your body. I can get used to your loving. Can never take you for
Vocals coming over the top as well.
loving your body.
And there's the instrumental outro. Bangs, mate. Okay, that's it for me. If you want to see more breakdown and analyses videos, there'll be things popping up on the screen right now. Other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you in the next one.